Achieving mental and emotional well being in today's fast paced and often material centric world requires a fundamental shift in our focus. The constant bombardment of physical and material stressors, from work pressures to social obligations, can lead to a fragmented and overstimulated mind. The antidote to this lies in the simple yet profound act of shifting our attention to the vastness of space or the concept of nothingness. This shift initiates a transformative process in the brain, leading to synchronization and unification of its various parts. This coherence in the brain is crucial for its optimal functioning. When the brain operates in a state of coherence, it performs more efficiently and effectively. This enhanced functioning manifests in improved focus, increased creativity, and a heightened ability to process and retain information. Unlike external aids such as medications or therapies that often come with side effects or dependencies, this natural state of brain coherence offers a sustainable and intrinsic path to well being. As one cultivates this state regularly, the mind becomes more adept at handling the complexities and stresses of daily life. The practice of focusing on space or nothingness acts as a mental reset, giving the brain a much needed break from constant stimulation. This pause in the usual mental chatter allows for a deeper connection with oneself, facilitating a more profound understanding of personal goals, aspirations, and desires. In this state of mental clarity and coherence, we are better positioned to contemplate larger life questions. Freed from the immediate pressures and distractions of the material world, we can explore what truly matters to us. This exploration is not just a mental exercise. It has practical implications for our life trajectory. By visualizing our desired future in this state of coherence, we engage in a form of mental rehearsal that can profoundly influence our path forward. This practice also nurtures creativity. A coherent and focused mind is more adept at finding innovative solutions to problems and generating new ideas. It becomes a fertile ground for inspiration and ingenuity, unencumbered by the usual constraints of linear thinking and external pressures. Moreover, the practice of broadening our focus to encompass space or nothingness can lead to a greater sense of peace and contentment. In this state, we transcend the usual preoccupations with the material and physical aspects of life, tapping into a more profound sense of purpose and connection with the universe. This alignment with a larger perspective can be deeply fulfilling, offering a sense of tranquility and balance that is often elusive in our everyday lives. Stress hormones, often released in response to the challenges and pressures of daily life, can have a profound effect on the heart, causing it to beat in an incoherent and erratic manner. This incoherence can lead to a cascade of negative effects, including diminished trust in oneself and a weakened belief in one's abilities. The heart's erratic rhythm under stress disrupts the body's internal harmony, making it challenging to maintain a state of calm and balance. To combat these effects, we focus on teaching techniques that foster coherence between the brain and the heart. Achieving brain-heart coherence is not just about calming the heart rate, it's about synchronizing the heart's rhythmic pattern with the brain's electrical activity. When the heart beats in an orderly rhythmic pattern, it sends consistent and harmonious signals to the brain. This communication signals to the brain that the body is not in immediate danger, thereby reducing the fight or flight response and encouraging a state of creative openness. In this state of coherence, individuals can experience a profound shift in their emotional and cognitive processes. They become capable of feeling the emotions associated with a desired future event before it actually occurs. This preemptive emotional experience is powerful, as it can initiate changes in gene expression and increase brain coherence. Essentially, by feeling the emotions of the future, such as joy, success, or love, the individual begins to align their physiological state with that future reality. This alignment has far-reaching implications. It moves the body from a state of survival where resources are allocated for immediate threats and dangers to a state of growth and repair. In growth mode, the body can heal, rejuvenate, and strengthen itself. The mind, too, benefits from this state as it becomes more capable of creative thinking, problem solving, and emotional regulation. Moreover, brain heart coherence can enhance our ability to trust ourselves and our intuition. A coherent heart rhythm contributes to a feeling of inner stability and confidence, making it easier to make decisions and navigate complex situations. It fosters a sense of inner peace and alignment where the heart's intuitive knowledge and the brain's analytical prowess work in harmony. In addition to these personal benefits, achieving heart brain coherence can positively affect interpersonal relationships. A coherent state often results in increased empathy, understanding, and a greater capacity for compassionate communication. It enables individuals to interact with others from a place of balance and harmony rather than from stress induced reactivity. The practice of creating heart brain coherence is a trainable skill, much like learning a musical instrument or a new language. It involves techniques such as focused breathing, mindfulness, visualization, and emotional recalibration. These practices are not only accessible but also powerful in transforming our physiological, emotional, and mental states. By the time we reach the age of 35, a significant portion of our thoughts, behaviors, and emotions has crystallized into unconscious habits. These habits, formed through years of repeated actions and reactions, essentially define our personality. And it is our personality that shapes the reality we experience, our personal reality. To bring about change in our lives, we must first become acutely aware of these ingrained habits and then actively work to alter them. Becoming conscious of our unconscious self involves a deep and often challenging introspection. We need to observe our thoughts, behaviors, and emotions as if we were an external spectator. This process is akin to stepping outside of ourselves to critically examine what has been operating on autopilot. It's about questioning the automatic responses we have to situations and the recurring thoughts that dominate our minds. This level of self awareness is the cornerstone of personal transformation. Changing our personality to create a new reality requires us to break these habitual patterns. We start by scrutinizing our thoughts. Are they predominantly negative or self limiting? Do they reflect old beliefs that no longer serve us? By identifying and challenging these thoughts, we begin the process of mental rewiring. We replace self limiting beliefs with empowering ones, fostering a mindset that is more aligned with our aspirations. Similarly, we must become aware of our automatic behaviors. These could range from simple daily routines to more complex relational dynamics. Are our behaviors helping us move towards our goals, or are they keeping us stuck in a loop? Changing these behaviors often means stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing new ways of acting, even if they feel unfamiliar or uncomfortable at first. Emotions tied to the past play a significant role in shaping our personality. Many of us carry emotional baggage, anger, resentment, sadness from past experiences. These emotions can become so ingrained that they taint our current experiences and dictate our reactions. To change this, we must confront and process these emotions. This could involve forgiveness, letting go, or reinterpreting past events in a way that empowers rather than hinders us. The transformation of our personality is not an overnight process. It requires dedication, patience, and persistence. It's about consistently choosing new thoughts, engaging in new behaviors, and fostering new emotional responses until they become the new norm. This process is essentially about reprogramming our subconscious mind. As we change how we think, act, and feel, we begin to see shifts in our personal reality. New opportunities emerge, relationships evolve, and our perceptions of life change. We move from being passive recipients of life to active creators. Our new personality, with its new habits, thoughts, and emotions, opens doors to experiences that were previously inaccessible. Every thought we have triggers, a cascade of chemical reactions throughout our body, demonstrating the profound connection between our mental state and our physical health. When our thoughts are consistently stress inducing, they activate the body's stress response, also known as the fight or flight response. This response, while beneficial in short term, high stress situations, can become detrimental when activated continuously. In a state of chronic stress, the body diverts resources typically reserved for vital functions like regeneration, growth, and repair to address the perceived threats. This diversion can lead to an imbalance in the body's natural functioning. The long term effects of this stress response are far reaching. The constant release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline can disrupt various bodily systems. For instance, prolonged exposure to cortisol can suppress the immune system, increase blood pressure, and decrease libido. It can also lead to the accumulation of abdominal fat, which is associated with a host of health problems, including heart disease and diabetes. Moreover, the continuous allocation of resources towards dealing with stress means that processes such as digestion, reproduction, and tissue repair are put on hold, potentially leading to various disorders and diseases. Conversely, positive emotions, such as gratitude, love, and joy, have the opposite effect on the body. These emotions trigger the release of beneficial neurotransmitters and hormones like serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin. These chemicals enhance our mood, promote relaxation, and support overall well being. For instance, practicing gratitude has been shown to strengthen the immune system, making us more resistant to infections and diseases. It can also lower blood pressure, reduce symptoms of depression, and improve sleep quality. Moreover, positive emotions can counteract the effects of stress by decreasing the production of harmful stress hormones. They encourage the body to return to a state of balance, where systems like digestion and reproduction can function optimally. This shift not only improves our physical health, but also enhances our mental clarity and emotional resilience. The impact of positive thoughts and emotions extends to pain and inflammation as well. Studies have shown that emotions like gratitude and happiness can lead to a reduction in pain perception and can decrease inflammation in the body. This is particularly beneficial for individuals with chronic pain conditions, as it offers a natural and non pharmacological way to manage their symptoms. Counteracting the effects of stress and negative emotions is a vital aspect of maintaining both mental and physical health. In today's fast paced world where stressors seem omnipresent, actively cultivating elevated emotions such as gratitude, joy, or love is not just beneficial but essential. This practice of emotional regulation goes beyond merely dampening stress responses. It actively fosters a state of well being and resilience. Engaging in the practice of feeling positive emotions has a profound impact on our physiological state. For example, dedicating 10-15 minutes daily to feeling and expressing gratitude can have a remarkable effect on the immune system. This simple act of focusing on aspects of our life that we are thankful for releases a series of neurotransmitters and hormones that bolster our immune response, making us less susceptible to illnesses and speeding up recovery from diseases. Moreover, when we consciously shift our emotional state towards positivity, we counteract the harmful effects of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. By inducing feelings of joy, love, or gratitude, we stimulate the production of beneficial hormones like oxytocin, which promotes feelings of connection and trust, and serotonin, which regulates mood and social behavior. This hormonal shift not only helps in alleviating stress, but also promotes a sense of calm and contentment. The practice of emotional regulation is also instrumental in rewiring the brain. Repeatedly focusing on positive emotions strengthens neural pathways associated with happiness and satisfaction. Over time, this rewiring makes it easier for us to access these positive states, creating a virtuous cycle where positive emotions become more natural and frequent. Furthermore, this approach has implications for our overall quality of life. By actively choosing to engage in positive emotional states, we open ourselves up to a more fulfilling and joyful experience of life. We are better equipped to handle challenges, maintain healthy relationships, and enjoy a deeper sense of contentment and peace. It's also worth noting that these practices of emotional regulation can be seamlessly integrated into daily routines. Simple acts like maintaining a gratitude journal, practicing mindfulness, engaging in acts of kindness, or spending time in nature can be effective ways to cultivate these elevated emotions. Additionally, these practices can have a cascading effect on our social interactions and general outlook on life. When we are in a state of gratitude or joy, we tend to spread these feelings to those around us, improving not only our own well being, but also that of others. This can lead to stronger social bonds, increased empathy, and a more supportive community environment. In essence, the deliberate practice of feeling elevated emotions like gratitude, joy, or love is a powerful tool for combating the negative effects of stress and enhancing overall well being. By changing our internal emotional landscape, we can profoundly influence our physical health, improve our mental state, and enrich our life experience. This proactive approach to emotional health is a key factor in leading a balanced, healthy, and fulfilling life.